Having an Apple ID is a pretty useful thing. It lets you do several different things. You can shop on the iTunes store. So if you ever want to buy music or, for example, books or apps, if you had an iPhone or an iPad, you would need one of these. If you own a Mac computer and you needed to sync up with the iCloud system where you can store your documents and things like that, on a web-based, cloud system, then you would need to log in with that. It's also useful if you're ever planning on shopping at apple.com. You would have to have an Apple account in order to log in there, in order to purchase things. So it's a nice thing to have. But we're going to set one up here, and the way you get to this is you go to appleid.apple.com. And on the right-hand side here, there's a Create an Apple ID button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then this page is going to walk us through the process of doing this. Now, when it asks you to create an Apple ID, what they really mean is they want your primary email address, which is going to be your ID. So you don't have to create a username or anything. It's going to use your email address as the username. So in my case, we'll use info@thehowtocast.com. You're going to go ahead and set a password that you can reasonably remember here. And then it's going to have us set up a secret question. This is basically so if I forget my password and I need to retrieve it, that I have a way of answering a question, and then they can send me my password. So let's just put my hometown, which is actually Fairborn, Ohio. Choose my birth date down here. Again, they'll use this information in combination with the secret question to help people retrieve their account. And if I scroll down here, then we've got some basic contact information. In this case, I'm just going to use how to cast. And then the address. I'm going to make up something here, but you'd put in your contact information. Your preferred language. And then you choose if you want to get contact information from Apple or not, emails, advertisements. I usually check this stuff off so that you don't receive that information. We have to prove that we're not spam. Again, this isn't too difficult this time. We just put those letters in there, and we check off that we agree to the terms of service. And then you're going to click on the very bottom right-hand corner here, Create an Apple ID. Once we get here, they've sent me an email that I need to verify in order to complete the activating my Apple ID. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll jump back here. All right, now I received my verification email, and I clicked on the link in the email, and so now I have to sign in to verify that email address. Again, the Apple ID that they want here is going to actually be that email address. So info@thehowtocast.com, and then the password that I set up when I signed up. And then you just click verify address down here in the bottom right. And now it's verified. And now my account's completely set up. I have an Apple ID account. And if I want to go buy music on the iTunes store, or I want to go buy something at the Apple store, I can do that. Thanks for watching the How To Cast.